Dayas, my dear friends, it's a privilege for me to welcome all the delegates and observers who have come from the nook and corner of the country to this 29th Federal Council meeting being hosted by Lucknow Division. Friends, after the FCM Ahmedabad, whatever was the agenda taken up by the National Federation was carried forward during the last 2 years. And I can definitely say for the last 2 years, the achievements of the Federation are before you. The Secretary General will place his report before you. You will know the achievements of the National Federation. The main concerns of the organization have been taken up during these 2 years. And I can definitely say there are many remarkable achievements by the National Federation with the support of the members of the National Federation. The main issue of the job security, which has been continuously being pursued, I can definitely say that we are nearing our goal of job security, which today even was expressed by the ministers also. Absorption, automatic absorption after termination. So this agenda also is being taken up, and you can see the agenda of the job security which has been taken up by the National Federation has been achieved in some of the areas, but still we have long way to go. One of the biggest achievements during the last 2 years was 7 to 10 years, where many of the development officers, nearly 150 development officers who were terminated, were absorbed into LIC as Class 3. This is the first step towards what we can foresee as the job security which we have been pursuing, wherein the development officers, if they are not performing, are to be absorbed into Class 3. For the first time during these 2 years, an historic circular issued by the Central Office defining beyond the circumstances of the development officer, which is issued for the flood affected development officers of South Zone and parts of South Central Zone. This also is the first step wherein many issues can be brought into the purview of the beyond the control of the development officers, wherein the zonal manager is empowered for waiver of any kind of disincentives. And because of the circular which is issued by the Central Office, many of the development officers in South Zone has got relief because of this circular. For the first time, after all these years, we have questioned the method of calculation of the cost ratio, wherein we have said the calculation of decimal, which the management always used to tell 0.04%. If it is 0.05%, it will be deemed as to the next digit. So we said if it is only up to the 0.49%, up to 49, it should be below digit, and only if it is 0.50, it should be counted for the next digit. So some of the issues have been accepted in principle by the management, and we are awaiting for the issues to be addressed by the management. And we have laid a strong foundation, and we are hopeful that shortly we will be seeing positive result on maternity leave of our lady development officers. We are hopeful that shortly management will definitely address this issue of maternity leave. Regarding the other issues, whether it is modification in the GOIB scheme, the increase in the GOIB scheme which reflects the negative impact of IB scheme right from 2004. The statistics is very clearly mentioned in the Secretary General's report. You can see what was the loss for the development officers right from 2004. And the performance which we have shown this year up to 31st of December, this I can definitely say is the historic performance by the development officers. For the first time, our MDRT figures crossed 10,000. In all spheres, it is not only that we have regained market share of 6% and our premium market share is 71%. Our policy market share is 76.8 for us. Not only regaining market share, it is not because of the closure of the plants. You see the other parameters. Only in the month of November, we have done 25% of the target of the corporation. 25% of the target, which generally comes only in the month of March, is done in the month of November. And if management says that it is because of the closure, we definitely should know that this cannot be accepted, because there are other parameters which says that positive changes in your special rules, positive changes in your IB scheme leads to the overall performance of the corporation, which is done by the development officers. You can see the performance of the corporation for the last 2 years after the modification in the special rules combined with the changes brought in the GOIB scheme. You see in the totality of the modifications brought in both the schemes, when my development officer is confident that my job is secure in this corporation, then the performance levels of the development officer will increase drastically, which we have shown that first time after the opening up of the insurance industry, this is the first year where the corporation has regained 6% of the market share. Never it has happened in the entire world. Not only in India. Nowhere a government institution has regained 6% of the market share. And the other parameters, for the first time, the revival of the policies, the activization of the agency force, the activization is highest in this year. The activation of agents from the last 2 years has been increasing. This year, in the revival of policies, comparing with the 13 lakh policies which were revived last year, this year, we have revived 21 lakh policies. And this has nothing to do with the closure of the plants. And the persistency ratio of the corporation, which has seen drastic increase from 43% to 71% in premium. This has nothing in relevance to the closure of the plants. This indicates the performance of the development officers when I am properly rewarded. And you imagine, with only minor changes in the IB scheme, with only removal of gradation for club members, our IB increased from 500 crores to 1150 crores, an increase of 650 crores without increase in the total premium. You imagine the loss we have occurred from right from 2004 to 2017. And the performance which we have done now, had there not been any modification, you can imagine the loss for the development officers. So every aspect is being taken care by the organization. Some of the issues which have been addressed to. Many of you might think that we have been asking for increase in the credit and single premium policies. Till now we have not achieved anything. But you should remember, we have achieved gradation step by step. First it was removed for Bima Diamond, then it came to other club members. This year, we have made the management to accept, and in the allotment of agents, the single premium is counted 10%. So our demand continues that we should get higher credit on single premium policies. When the concept is accepted for allotment of agents, the principle has to be accepted on the credit for development officers on single premium. Group insurance, even after retirement, this credit goes only to the National Federation, which has become beneficial to all class of employees. There are many circulars which our Secretary General will be placing before you. On the organization front, the historic decisions which we have taken, the registration of the trade union, registration of the National Federation under Trade Union Act 1926, this has become reality in 2018. During these 2 years, after 62 years of the existence of the National Federation, which has brought a recognition of National Federation at various levels. The National Federation app which is developed to empower our members is another historic step by the National Federation. And along with this, the first Saturday meeting, this is also a historic decision taken by the National Federation and which is being implemented in every branch on the first Saturday of the month. On every first Saturday of the month, the entire cadre of development officers are sitting in their branches discussing the issues concerning the class of development officers. This is nothing but show of strength of the organization. So friends, already we are late. I assure you on behalf of the entire Central Federation and Central Secretariat that the National Federation is going in the right path. National Federation is going strongly ahead. It is going strong day by day. And we are achieving victory after victory. And I foresee a bright future for the National Federation also in the future. So coming 2 years also, we can see the foundation which is laid in these 2 years, whether it is regarding the CLI spouse agency, area opening, maternity leave, or some of the issues, or compensatory allotment for recruitment of ADOs from the agency category of a development officer. We are hopeful that many of the issues will be converted into a positive circulars. So I foresee a bright future for the National Federation. Once again, welcoming all the members of the National Federation to this 29th Biennial Federal Council meeting. I wish each member a wonderful future ahead. Thank you, comrades. Now,